set myself free. They told me I could be anything you wanted to be. You believe you can do it, then you're halfway there. Everybody feels like the life ain't fair. We become what we dream about. Get your mind right and make yourself right.
Y'all know what it is. It's time for the Weekly Bust, proudly sponsored by 20 Past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop, and the lovely Jamie St. Mark's. We are your hosts, Tylen Bates and Levi DeSales.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Buzz Podcast. This is episode 1. I am Tylen.
I'm Levi DeSales.
And our special guest tonight is Jason Davis. He's our fill-in guest. We had some technicalities come out, but we're not going to disappoint. We're going to let everybody know that our original guest came down with the flu. That's okay. So we got some topics that we're going to touch on, but first, Jason, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Jason Davis. These boys are my best friends, and I'm happy to be here.
Welcome in.
Thank you, guys.
you,
It's a
brother.
privilege.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
And I mean, it was on the spot, man. We were kind of in a jam, and man came through. We actually were closing up a lot of stuff. He was closing up a store and over at Fire Pizza, and he's like, "Just come swoop." I was like, "All right, we'll be there in about 15 minutes." An hour later, after much difficulties and over here of getting things handled. But here we are today on our launch date. December 28th is the official launch.
That is today when we'll be dropping.
Excellent. All right. So, episode podcast topics right off the top is so
Who is your mentor, Jason?
My mentor. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Mentor. I don't know.
I wanted to get it out of the way because I wasn't sure.
That's a
Mine
good
is
one.
either,
I looked over these questions before we did this, and that's a tough one.
you know, I got several mentors. You know
I
what
do
mean?
too, and then I just don't know.
I don't think
Give me 1 minute, and then what do you think, Tylen?
I don't think I have essentially a mentor. I think I have many people that I have looked up to for various venues in my life.
Absolutely.
For the podcast itself, I think what generated my motivation, my mentor in that, I don't really have a direct influence, but I could say Gary Vee was the man, helped me out, influenced my decision in a conversation that essentially how the Weekly Bus got started. My man's Levi over here was just like, yo, let's fucking do it. And I was like, let's do it, dude. Let's whip this thing together. And then fucking 3 months down the line, we got a logo, we got mics, we got equipment. Shout out to 20 Past 4 and our auntie Jamie St. Mark's for this equipment.
Hell yeah, shout out.
Without their help, this truly wouldn't have happened. So they made this come true. So when we brought Jason in, we had come up with the idea 10 minutes before he even entered the building, really, is that every guest that comes in here, we're going to have them sign the door on entryway. I think that was a fucking neat thing.
I think
so
that is cool, yeah.
Levi, yeah, who the hell do you have for a mentor?
Well, I can touch on your subject a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I love podcasts.
Yes.
And then, whoever you said, I don't know.
Gary Vee.
You don't know Gary Vee.
I
Okay, so
don't. But
It's fine. 1 out of 3.
maybe we can.
2 out of 3.
That's cool. But Joe Rogan. So the only reason I listen to podcasts now, a lot more in outreach is more than Joe Rogan. But
I think
he's the man that got me into podcasts.
Same.
Rogan is that motherfucking guy, dude.
And he's a guy's guy. Dog,
he's a hella guy's guy. Think about
so he
Fear
does all.
Factor.
He fights people. He
Yeah.
does all the cool shit.
He's
know what
got
I
the
mean?
world's best back kick.
And he's a comedian.
Facts.
Hella funny, man.
Yeah, and he's as smart as a motherfucker. So, just to touch on what you were saying about a mentor in that aspect is podcasting and all this thing. And the only reason I'm even doing a podcast right now is because I am. I'm like, cool, I'd love to. Love to be a part of a podcast and chat with my boys and, you know what I mean? So.
Mentors. People I'm thankful for in life, I guess. Right? People that I learned stuff from.
Yeah.
My big brother from Big Brothers Big Sisters. I really learned a lot from him, actually.
Really?
Yeah, David.
Shout out to David.
Shout out to David. Exactly. Yeah, man. He took me snowboarding my first time, skiing also.
Tough.
He's like, hey, I can't teach you how to snowboard, but I can teach you how to ski. You know what I mean? I went in there and I didn't know how to stop. I plowed some bitches over. It was a good time.
Speaking of snowboarding, dude, me and so Jason is the first time he ever took me on a fucking mountain, and it was some silly shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
I think anyone can say anything in here.
Oh, I couldn't hear myself at that for a second.
okay.
But
this is a weird
we
thing.
can.
Hearing yourself over the mic and into the earphone. So work with this and blend with this. And
It's
this is it.
nice.
But anyways, he's all like, let's go snowboard. I'm like, I don't fuck. I've never snowboarded my whole life. I'm 30 years old, and I'm like, I don't know about all this. But I got some free passes, and we utilized them. And we went out, man, and he's like, if you're going to ride, you're going to ride like a big boy. And he brought me directly up the mountain. And just like any experienced motherfucker, he knew what I was getting into. And before you know it, I mean, I'm gliding, and I don't know how to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking cruising down the hill, and I'm just ripping, you know what I mean? I don't know how to ride or direct myself at all either. And before I know it, all I hear in the back, about 50 yards back, stop! And I'm like, I wrecked so hard, and I was like, holy shit, there's snow in my ears. It's fucking crazy, man.
Yo, but it only took you, what? I think we went 3-4 times last year.
Yeah,
this year, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the second year around. I feel like I have moments in my head where I feel like I'm gonna ride.
No, you. The last day that we went together, you were doing really, really well, and
that was a superb day.
And I'm not much of a teacher.
No,
I'm pretty good at snowboarding, considering I'm not a professional. But
I'm
not good at teaching somebody. But I taught you, which was cool.
Hey, hell yeah, that's a success.
I think you kind of taught yourself, honestly. I don't know, just send it, buddy. Shout out to Nelk Boys Full Send.
Ooh,
Montana.
he came in wearing their gear, man. I was like,
Montana loves you. We show you mad love. Come see us.
yeah, hell yeah.
Missoula, Montana. Their campus is tight. There's pretty girls, and we like to party. So
It's Grizz Nation over here.
let's go.
Yeah, but back to mentors, I suppose. Fucking Joe Rogan, I think it would be a foolish thing to say that none of us wouldn't look up to the guy. The guy is fucking amazing, dude.
In any aspect, really.
Yeah. So I mean, I think without his influence, I don't even know if I would honestly be here either. As well, that's another thing when it comes to not like. So this podcast shit wasn't a thing to me until like fairly recently. It's all new to me, but I was like, that's something
6 to 8 months.
I could fucking say that
Total.
I want to do this.
That's all I do is listen to podcasts.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. Is that nowadays men don't. Like it's weird that men don't have that relationship with men like they used to. You know what I mean? Men would get together and fucking play cards and talk. Yeah, man. We don't got that no more.
No, that's how we get that now.
Last guys' night I seen was on a movie called I Love You, Man.
This guy loves that movie, man.
And pukes all over the place.
He fucking
Get
loves
the
that
fuck
movie.
out of my house. Get out of my house.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, podcasts essentially give men back that fucking conversation. I won't even say men because that's gender. I mean, but like, all the podcasts that I fuck with are all guys. And it's like the guys hanging
And
the
they're
fuck
just
out.
talking and hanging out. That's what I think.
Yeah.
We'll throw that out there. We do know and respect the female podcasters also.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they're kind of thugs, too.
I don't even know why I laughed. That's just not funny. Hella shout out.
They only kind of, yeah, dude, they're tight, too, also.
Speaking of a female, we do have a lady that came through on the fucking solid, man. So, running into this guest issue that we had for our first episode, Levi's wife, Cassie, comes through and fucking pulls clutch and whips topics together. And has
So
been,
we have actual hard copy material.
Yeah, I got one. It's right here.
Yeah, we actually come halfway looking prepared. And sorry for the video. I know everyone was expecting video for the first episode.
Sorry,
Technical difficulties on
the
that.
prettiest,
That's all right, though.
the prettiest guest that might ever do this show, though, and then you don't get to see no video.
Any single bitches out there that want to fuck,
Shout out.
hit up
Jamal
Jason.
Davis.
He's ready to wax and pack. That's what he does. No, seriously, Cassie came through, and it's gonna. I think ultimately will be a nice show. So, also another female in the play is Melody James. Shout out to the logo that came through today.
In the mail.
That's fucking crazy because with that
right there?
that right there on the wall.
That's
That's
tough, yeah.
that's a hard piece that finally made it to the podcast room, and it really gives life to the idea of what we got going on here. and I really appreciate it. It looks fucking fantastic. She put our heads in space. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking tight, dude.
So I got a question.
Yeah, rip it.
For either, so just whoever, whatever. Your worst moment of 2019, if you want to say or not, and then your best moment.
All right.
Rip it, boy.
Go ahead, dog. You got it. Your best moment. You
My-
have a way best
Well,
moment.
the worst one we probably all have to think about because that was right off the top.
That's what I'm saying. But Ty's got an instant best moment. Yeah, my man, look at me like
We're all looking.
I mean,
at
I
each
had
other.
I had a fantastic year.
You don't have to.
No, you've had the best
Facts.
year.
No, I fucking a long story short, I'm a recovering drug addict that fucking has made it out of the hole. And 2019 was the year of my fucking change. I have this coming up. I will be 100% sober from alcohol and drugs for like 2. So November 11th was my first 2-year anniversary from away from drugs, and I will be. I think February 28th would be the last time I ever drank alcohol.
Congratulations.
But so my best moment is I flew out. My company, who I work for, fucking honored me, and I in the sense of allowing me to do something I'd never done in my whole life. I flew for the first time, and they flew me out to Oregon, and I represented our company, which was really something special to me. So I think that was a huge highlight in my life. But like I said, 2019 has just been something special for me. It's one to remember. I had a fantastic Christmas, and the best and the worst, coming in for 2019 is I had an incident coming off the mountain. But so I'll just throw it out there, man. I'm on the reason why I got sober from alcohol in the first place is I got a DUI, and unfortunately I was being promoted that same fucking night from my job, and I was getting an award and got excited, and shit happened. So if I can be an influence, is don't fucking drink and drive, and you can recover, man. 100%.
Absolutely. And then so mentors, watching you the past year and a half or year or so is like the best thing I've ever done. It just makes me so proud because, like you said, drinking, doing drugs, or whatever you were doing. This is just the best year I've ever seen, Dad.
Dude, that fucking
This
makes
makes me
me
so happy, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's a beauty for sure. So, mentor, yep, you a little bit this year, absolutely. And then, what was my worst part of this year?
You live a pretty good fucking life, dude.
I know.
So,
My man get to go to Missoula. all
my
these
man
times.
does
This
a
and
lot
that.
of cool shit,
Blah
dude.
blah blah.
Well,
If you don't have a worst part, man, fuck it. That's cool too, man. That's even probably cooler
I was
than
gonna
most.
say my worst part was probably your worst part.
Yeah. You ain't got a best friend unless he's riding out with you, I suppose, right?
So I was there for Tylen's worst part of last year. Unfortunately, it was not my fault, but I may not have influenced.
Definitely not an influence. I wouldn't say that.
I was just there and I was a part of it.
It was
so
just a
that's-
part of
that
the-
sucks. And that's why it sucks so bad for me. But best part of this year,
What about going to the
I'm
bridge
just
game with your
killing.
dad, man?
I'm just killing life, dude. Right now, kinda.
You are, bro.
I just
I-
love it.
I
Got-
think
Mhm.
the shit that you done in the last year has
Yeah.
also been
I
nothing
think
but progression, dude.
What makes a good year is as long as you enjoy it, man.
Absolutely.
Life, yeah, hell yeah. If you living in the you surfing the wave of life, man, that's fucking tight,
Yeah, I
dude.
didn't make all the money
Take
this
everything.
year. I didn't do all that cool shit, but I had a great year.
You
I'm
went
just
to a
happy.
Grizz game with your dad and answered the phone while
went
me and
to-
Levi called you.
I went to hella Grizz games.
Hell
this year.
yeah, dude,
That's
that
the
shit was
best part.
tight, dude.
Nice, good call.
That was fucking tight. I love
Let's-
this guy's dad,
let's
dude.
go,
This guy
Mom.
probably has one of the dopest dads in the whole world.
Let's
Shout
go.
out to Jay.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
Jay.
let's go, Montana Grizzlies, boys.
Yeah, bet
We'll
that.
get them next year.
Get him next year, he says.
Fuck yeah.
Levi,
I'm going for both.
you gonna rip on both?
Well, no, I mean, I'm a student, so
Oh, so he likes to.
so
Yeah,
I gotta go at least a little bit of both.
That's okay. Shout
That's
yeah,
all right.
you-
Shout out Montana.
the guys in
Yeah,
college. Listen, that's another.
Let's
yeah,
go.
that's
Let's go.
best
both
part
of
for
them.
me
Okay.
was being able to get into welding.
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
didn't
Because
know,
I joined,
didn't
yeah,
know
joined,
that.
joined welding school this year.
That's brand new to
The
me.
the welding part is great. Not great at book work. That's
Yeah.
always, man. I can't translate shit from here to here.
Yeah.
It's all right though. The worst part.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm proud of him, man.
Yeah, me too.
Man,
Worst part, dude.
worst part.
It's kind of hard, huh?
That's a different fucking touch.
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, you got to be deal with some brutal honesty when you're talking about
Well,
your
that's
fucking.
what I'm saying.
The
It's
worst
kinda,
part-
It's kind of shitty to
I don't know.
say it, but
I didn't really. I had a pretty good year, man. Like I don't know.
Fucking 2019 was like madness, dude. It really was. It was a seriously
I
good
haven't.
year.
You know what I mean? I've just been working. You know, like the last few months, I've taken time off so I could finish or be in school and whatever. But that's about it.
cool.
Yeah, well, and you know, I want to put another highlight on 2019. The fucking weekly bus, man.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, that.
Yeah, then ending highlight. You know, last 2 days. So actually, let's rodeo back off that. New year, new goals, Jason. Let's what you got.
Oh
New
shit!
goals.
New year, new goals.
Um,
Hey, hold on. Before we do that, this is the end of a fucking decade.
Decade, brother.
This is a decade.
100 years. This is
No.
fun. Oh, 10. 10
10
years.
years.
10 years.
This is 10 years
What
down
the
the
fuck is 100 years?
This is a centennial.
Centennial.
Yeah.
Okay.
One man said a
No, a whole fucking decade has gone by.
Yo, another fucking scientist. Fool.
That's
It's
a
all
trip.
good.
This is the end of a decade, you guys, and I think it's a fantastic time to bring up a new year, new you type of shit because this is the next 10 years of your life.
Not new
I think
you.
it's
This-
kind-
yeah,
I
but
think it's kind of a
New
little
year,
trashy.
new
little
goals.
bullshit.
It's a good one. I liked how she worded
It's the
that.
same old
New year,
bullshit
new goals.
though. It's like I always want to.
It's only the
I
same old
always
bullshit if
want
you
to
keep
better.
bringing the same
No, I
bullshit
want to
back.
always better myself. So my goal is always the same. I would like to, you know what I mean? Stay happy, have another good year. Can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Yeah.
You doing good?
You know what I mean? Same thing I tried to do this year and the year before that. Just make sure that I'm happy and that the people around me are happy and I treat them well and respect them and
Ultimate
That's
goal is
it,
happiness, man. So,
We'll be alright.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna feel into this whole fucking new year, new me.
Oh, yeah,
like not new me. I mean,
How?
but new goals, new year. Because I feel like this is the next. I'm 30 years old. I happen to be breaking into the next 10 years of my life. So next 10 years, I get to say that at the end of the decade, I'll be 40 fucking years old.
that's gross.
Holy shit!
Well, I'll
dude.
be 40. I'll be
alright.
40
No, that's-
years old.
That's
also.
on the aspect of you think 30's years old.
I am
Old.
30.
Fair. That's a fair statement. But you know, like I definitely feel.
Because
Like
30,
I've aged.
like
This
Gary
last-
says, 30's
And
not
it may be
sorry.
with growth, it may be with the lack of drugs and alcohol in my system, but I feel like I've adulted a lot.
No,
You know
you
what I
have. Yeah.
So adulting, the coming in, I guess my next few goals, my new goals.
Well, it's here.
All right then. My next goals are probably to get a promotion. You know what I mean? I want at least to get 1,000 followers on YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
So that
absolutely.
that would be cool.
On
That-
YouTube. Hell yeah.
So follow us. You know what I mean? If that isn't a hint, I don't know what is. Follow us on all platforms.
If you had video.
But we honor your YouTube subs, baby. We honor you.
You know, subscriptions would be hella nice too. But no, I really want to see my kid succeed. I want to. My goal is to get him in sports. Okay, so my son's 10 years old. If you guys don't know,
Yeah, give him a little breakdown on the boy.
I want Brady to really jump in and take this sports because he's at that age, man, where sports start to become important. Women do.
And it can
Bodies
change-
changing.
change somebody's life too. if
Shit,
you-
I remember
you get
10
into
years
sports.
old. I was just discovering my dick. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I was fucking
Facts.
shampoo bottles, you name it, man. You find it, I
Hell
fucked
yeah.
it, dude.
Hell yeah.
Mom, I'm sorry. You know, let's just
Love
keep,
you, Larissa.
let's just
Sorry.
keep it real here. I fucked everything I could. You know, my hand got some use, but so
Man still got
I
a
know
callus,
my
if you know what I'm talking about.
I know my kid is gonna fucking be going through some changes here coming up. You know what I mean? I went through some shit like some major changes around that age. And I want him to be a part of the influence. You know what I mean? I want him to succeed in life. The kid wants to be a marine biologist, and he has since he was 7 years old?
Sure.
That's tough. I love those things.
I like that.
Opinions or whatever, whoever may, whatever. Yes.
Yeah, Levi, you have any New goals?
going into 2020.
Mine kind of sound generic, didn't it? Just be happy.
No,
shit.
man,
but
fuck
that's
all.
all
I think that's
want.
the best way.
I
Happiness
could
is the
be
goal.
like, yo, we want more money and all this bullshit, but like,
Happiness is the goal.
The short obtainable goal for the weekly bust, we'll just start with that. Yes, 1,000 followers. That'll be nice.
tough.
300 reoccurring listeners.
Yo,
Ooh, I like it, dude. I guess.
All right, and then for the ending 2020 goal, pull off the lot with a 2021 motherfucking truck.
cool.
High goals,
Wait,
man.
what? Yeah, this is
I'll
a
be-
big goal.
I'll be
High goals,
I'll
man.
be
You-
8-month welding by the time I'm fucking.
And not only
Oh,
that,
see, I forgot about that
set
shit.
your goals
Congratulations,
fucking high.
man, too, by the way. That's
And
good
I,
money.
I was modest with the 1,000 listeners or 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? But the reality,
Reoccurring though, like I'm going for that.
that's
real-
fucking yeah.
I'm trying to get 1 million.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Overall,
I
sure.
set my goals way too low. Maybe that's the truth.
Let's go. Like, let's get 1 million.
Levi, I
baby.
know a highlight that we could possibly bring to the table. I mean, it's still an idea at this point, but my man's might have scored Reggie Watts to come onto the show.
Who?
And Levi, man, he
I-
reached out and he networked and he got some things done. It's not set in stone at this point,
I've seen him.
but it's definitely a maybe.
Yeah,
That's a strong movement in the right direction for the show. I mean, we all know who Reggie Watts is, and if you don't, he's with
Find out.
James Corbin.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Corbin at night. He
Yeah.
does the music for that.
He's a hell of a musician too.
Watching you, fucker.
He's like a hawk over here.
Cool,
We have
though.
one mistake. Yeah, no.
He's a cool. I seen him right before you seen him, and
Yep.
he's just a nice guy, and I've actually hung out with him a few times, and this is a really down to earth Montana, Great Falls, Montana boy,
got
dude.
one.
So
and he's from Great Falls, so he's the hometown hero.
Yep. Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised.
For our
Would
listeners,
not be surprised if I pulled up to work. He's not. He's there.
so for our listeners, we're out of Great Falls, and obviously Montana. We mentioned it a few times. Great Falls is the shithole of our state. By the way, we're the asshole. We're right in the middle of it, and there's not a whole lot.
And there's a bunch of assholes, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a very friendly town. And speaking of friendly, dude, there's been a lot of
It's easy.
there's been a lot of shit that's been growing going on in Great Falls, especially with fucking high crime. Like we've had some weird murders in the last couple days. That individual that just went up there and shot up everybody in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
That was really,
national news.
Yeah.
Montana never makes national news.
and it's
so
never for
like-
anything good.
He walked up there, wet the
Nah.
whole party up, took no money, and bounced.
Man. I mean, and that's weird because Montana is so fucking beautiful when it comes to outdoors activities. This, that we have
We're
decent
the
stuff,
nicest folk too.
but we
also,
never ever make the news for anything good.
Good. Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, a man falls in the hot hole in Yellowstone. Dude gets gorged by a bison. Like, man, get the fuck out of Yellowstone if you know how to act
Tourists,
right.
stay the fuck away from animals. Man.
Yellowstone is in Wyoming also, so whatever.
Yeah, but they
Does
kind of like
Wyoming
the, that's
really
like the
exist
ugly
as a real
cousin. Yeah, is Wyoming really a state? Come on, you know, or is it
It's
just
just
like
Come on, does that
It's
even
just
count?
an extension of Montana.
Yeah, it's like a DLC of fucking Utah. Like, get the fuck out of here.
that's so funny shit.
It is
man.
one of the EA.
Shout out to Mormons.
Yeah.
Just joking.
You weird motherfuckers. Anyways, man, speaking of religion, or
We love you.
So growing up in Montana, like there wasn't really much for us to do. Like I remember just being a hooligan.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We looked up to a lot of knuckleheads. I thought I was a gangster young, and I spray painted things, and that's the shit we do around here. 'Cause
Broke shit.
Yeah, we just
Got
we're just
drunk.
stupid,
Steal
reckless.
things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
That
just-
was a petty theft.
we literally don't have no recreational use here, man. Like except for maybe outdoor,
Snowboarding.
like outdoor
But
activities.
that, even that in Great Falls, we'll just talk about that. You
Yeah.
don't grow up doing that. Your parents have to be a little bit. Have
You
a
gotta
little
have
bit
a
of money.
little bit of money.
They have
Yeah.
a little bit of money to even get
Absolutely.
their gas out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't. Yeah, I mean,
I grew up with a little bit of money.
A little bit of money is all you need, but it's gonna be.
Shout out to Papa.
shout out to
Shout
Alan
out-
Jackson, dude.
Shout out to Papa J again.
Yeah, Papa J, good job.
Thank
Give
you.
What's that Alan Jackson song?
Thanks
A
for
little bit of this,
fucking.
A little bit of that.
A little bit. I don't know.
Thanks for getting me up to the ski mountain, pops.
Yeah, right.
You guys have any interesting stories that you can remember growing up that you just want to get out of there, like fucking that represent Montana? Well,
it's just that's kind of tough because
Just,
I have a
just being able to
million.
get to and go to Glacier, at least once a year is fucking rad, bro.
I think you can't match Montana's scenery, man.
Right, you can go almost every terrain here.
I feel bad for tourists this year, dude. No snow on
Yo,
fucking
what
Christmas.
do you mean no snow?
On Christmas?
No snow. Look,
Bro, I can look
Here,
There-
yo, we're talking about the mountains.
we are in the middle
Right
of
now, we're
Montana,
talking
though.
about-
This is the plains of Montana.
It doesn't matter. We had mad snow last year, bro.
Hella snow.
18
In
inches.
February.
No,
We've
in
still got-
December.
Okay.
It started about now.
Let's relax.
All
Because
right,
I
whatever.
work in the middle of the mountains. There's snow everywhere.
Whatever.
All the time.
What, in the middle of your butt cheek mountains?
I gotta go. Alright.
And that,
Hey, yo,
and that
hey.
is the weekly buzz. Don't
And then-
So, my man's wants to bring up some conspiracies.
So, no, not conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't think it's a conspiracy.
What, do we classify it as conspiracies? I'm 110%
What do
believer.
you, I believe in UFOs.
I believe.
I think it's just a topic.
I meant.
no,
it is
a
now
topic.
new a topic.
Okay.
It's not no more a conspiracy.
Yo.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Is it though?
the government has come out and admit the motherfuckers. Okay,
They're
Our
real.
government hasn't.
I've
Canadian
seen
government
them.
I've
has.
seen them.
I've seen that.
Okay,
Seen them?
I've
I'm a
seen that.
full-on believer. My artist, the artist that I know that drew our logo, was found. We became friends through an Area 51 raid fucking group.
That's trash, but that
Holy
shit,
shit.
What?
that shit,
That was this
that
year.
Shit, that shit made me laugh.
Holy shit!
That's probably your
That's a
highlight
fucking
of
fiasco.
your year this year.
Yeah, that was a disappointment. Don't get me wrong. I was really hoping those motherfuckers raided, and I probably would have participated
Hey,
if
was
I
gonna
had
say-
money.
Wait a sec. I was gonna say, yeah, I probably would have pulled
Oh,
up the facts.
fuck.
We
If I
had
could have flown down there, I bet you I would.
we turned this shit into a hella memes, dude. I meme the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
You
You
know what
we
I
got
mean?
my little alien up in that bitch and everything,
that's
dude.
tough.
Like, we was.
That little alien's dope, man. Tell a little story how you got that little fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a
Fuck it, I already lost my job. It's okay.
fuck you, Dayspring.
Alright.
Shout out Fire Pizza. No jokes.
Hell yeah.
Was that that job?
If you're down in Great Falls, go to Fire Pizza.
Fire pizza.
Just request Jamal Davis.
Jamal Davis has the best smile in all the town.
Anyway, we show up to this prop guy's house. This shit's fucking hoarded out, bro. But it's not just like. It's not.
Well, what is Daysprings?
It sounds like a spa.
They're
But it
a rest-
ain't.
I mean, like, yeah, they're.
What is it?
They're a company that take people's stuff and move it to the garbage.
Okay, there you go. So he
I'm
cleans
not
out.
gonna throw him under
He
the
cleans
bus,
out
you
places,
did.
man. That's just where he at. So, all right. Anyways,
Well, okay, so yeah, go in there. It's like it seems like it's hoarded, but it's not that much garbage. You know what I mean? Like, sure, the kitchen was garbage, the dining room had garbage, but most of the shit was like really valuable stuff, dude. And it was actually kind of sad to throw it away. Like every Steven.
Why'd you
fucking
throw
cake-
it away for
Oh,
valuable stuff?
policy.
You're being monitored by your boss.
Policy though.
Policy.
Well, so
Bank
if you
policy.
found something dope
Extremely dope.
and you can't,
Valuable, also.
They would probably
correct?
watch you throw it away.
oh my god, that's
And-
the worst
and
policy
every-
in the fucking
And
world.
every
man.
night
Yeah, that's
they'd
it.
show up and every night they'd come up and empty that thing.
How the fuck could I work that job, man?
Exactly. So, you know me,
I'd be taking shit anyways.
I was like, anyway, I showed up. I went downstairs. I was like, man, this fucking thing's sick. So I've looked at it and I was like, this little motherfucker. will
Don't
fit in the trash
incriminate
can.
yourself neither. We're live.
I don't know where we're at.
Oh no, we're recording. Never mind.
I mean,
Anyway, I threw this little bitch in the trash can. I threw him over the fence into the alley, and I was like, I'll get it later. So then I just started throwing shit over.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Supposedly some fence.
Allegedly, I might have fucking threw this thing over the fence and grabbed it later.
That's
I,
funny.
I might have did that.
It's the coolest shit in the like. My son legit fell in love with the thing.
If
man.
anyone from Dayspring listens to this, that didn't happen.
that was all alleged and made up.
That was
It was all
that was-
allegedly.
yeah, that was just for context of how I got this thing, but it wasn't real.
Or if you think it's cool, high five him.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it's cool.
Shout out, Shucks.
Aliens. Back on the topic of aliens.
All right,
dude.
Mike.
Yeah,
it wasn't alien.
You keep
So
going.
I mean, I started believing at a young age, dude, because I remember this is the earliest experience that I ever had with
I've
aliens.
seen
okay?
shit, but
Yeah.
okay, but I want to
So,
hear you.
We were 1995, 96, or 90 is early mid 90s. Anyway, So we go out to a family camping trip, and it's all of us, and we're out there watching the fires. And
When was this?
Mid '90s. Okay, I
Was I
don't
born?
even know if you were born yet.
Okay, if it was 94 or below, I don't know.
I don't know if you were born.
95, I don't remember. 97.
By the way, we're brothers, and but anyways, we're out camping, and we're looking in the sky, and we're watching all these stars. My mom's and her dad, and a bunch of people are just watching the stars. Well, I ended up having a really bad asthma attack, and I got in the hospital. Like I died basically. My mom resuscitated me. But anyways, that's the earliest time that I can remember alien stories. Fast forward, and I'm a little older. I'm just listening.
Fast forward a little bit.
I'm just listening to stories about my mom being. She might not like this, but she and my auntie.
She's been opening up on her little.
She has been opening up on her. A shout out to
Larissa Cosmos and Trish Violet, I think.
Anyways, those ladies got their own YouTube thing going on. But it's my mom. Yeah, man, she gets 800 listeners, man.
Why don't she call me?
800 listeners, man. She has some serious followers.
Larissa Bates, you hear this shit? Call me.
Hey, back. Old Roy Boy is gonna jaw jack this guy.
That was fucking
Anyways, so in '97, my mom and her sister got abducted. Actually, our sound guy back there is our cousin. A shout out to Iraq, and for giving us our sound. What a dude.
Chirac or Iraq?
Iraq, like the country, and
like the motherfuckers that blew us up. All right,
Shock and Oz, motherfuckers. That's why. Anyways, they were driving here in Great Falls. And if you don't know, Great Falls, you can Google Great Falls. It's a hub for UFO activity. We have a bunch of nuclear.
Did you just see that new shit?
Because we have
look at
4
right
dams.
Now.
We have 4 dams in our area, so we have
nuclear silos. Yeah, we have a lot of we have
vascular energy.
We have a huge
There's
base
just some
called
weird
Malmstrom Air Force
in
Base.
Great Falls, dog. Like 2 days ago.
That was Starlight, man. It was 60 satellites. Yeah,
60
that's
satellites.
Elon Musk. You can blame Elon Musk.
He's a thug,
no. So we'll get into him in a second. Mom was abducted. I grew up listening to him, and then we took a family trip out with our cousins to Glacier, and we caught a UFO on camera. To this day,
where's the footage?
We have it, dude. I have it on an old Sims card. And fucking, it's caught plain as day in the middle of the day at Glacier, Montana, and from that moment on, I knew 150%. They are exactly like everyone else describes. They're a metallic saucer.
Yo, you know what's so shitty? Because I'm huge into all this UFO shit, and then I'm trying to look up the dude that was on Joe Rogan. Most solid shit I ever heard.
Bob Lazar.
No, Bob Lazar's okay and shit. But dude, I swear to God, I'm looking him up. I'm trying to look him up right now. Here's a fighter pilot for the USA Navy or the Navy or the Air Force. Recorded all this bullshit, dude. Straight up. So our boy Tim Welsh and Sean O'Malley.
Shout out to their guys' podcast.
The fucking Timbo Sugar Show.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No one now knows about Iraq.
But Sugar and Tim were both like, dude, this is the most credible.
No one knows
shit
Austin
I
by
ever
Iraq,
heard.
by the way. His name's Austin Bates. Give a shout out to our sound man. Because no one knows it by Iraq.
So I got a hold of Stephen Greer and Bob Lazar on Instagram, and I fucking came across some UFO files that you guys can verify it. I'm about to show you. They're straight from NASA.
Thug shit, though.
They're straight from NASA. Look at this. All right, so
wait, I was gonna get into a story.
1979, I got into some files that I sent over to these guys, dude. I unlocked. It's a NASA fucking website that are in their archives. You guys can look it up. I'll get into it later.
Tight.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Anyway, so I have like a little bit of I've personally seen one sighting, but I also did eat some LSD like a little bit prior to that.
Hell yeah.
But like I
Shout
swear
out
to
to
God,
acid.
shout out to LSD. But for real though, so then my next story is gonna also be might not be credible also, but I swear to God, dog, you don't fucking not see a UFO, dog. That's for real. Even if you ate acid, dog.
Yeah.
And it was like not even good acid.
Well, let's get into details. How this shit happened.
Hold on. I ate
Where were
acid. It was kind of bunk. I was in Missoula. I can
Okay.
fucking picture it to you perfectly. But I was also with.
I want a picture perfect.
So alright, so it's me, my ex chick. No shout outs.
Shout out to No Chick.
yeah, no chick you get shout out to.
Alright, then 2 homies. So we're all smoking a blunt. We just ate acid, 2 of us. 2 of us didn't eat acid. Of course, we're
Allegedly.
drunk. Allegedly, we ate acid. Allegedly, we were drunk as fuck. Allegedly, we were smoking a blunt.
And allegedly we were driving. Alright. So, go on.
And then I guess allegedly we've seen a UFO. But for real though, only 2 of us just ate that, allegedly ate that acid and drunk as fuck and smoking the blunt. But the other 2 weren't. They were like drinking a little bit and smoking weed, but they weren't on no hallucinogens. We all seen the same fucking thing. I was like, yo, what the fuck, dog? This is for real. Cool. So that's my personal ever seeing that shit. But then I was talking to my homie. I work with him, and we got a lot of downtime sometimes during the evening. We stay out of town or whatever. But so I introduced him to Joe Rogan. I was like, cool, like fucking while you're going to sleep, yo, I always listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to a little podcast or something. And I told him about I can't think of his fucking name.
We mentioned Joe a lot, so hold on. I just want to throw it out there. If you guys really enjoy podcasts or even listening to us, go check out JRE, the Joe Rogan Experience. That's his podcast.
Absolutely, it's
good shit.
But yeah, so I was just like, give him something to listen to while I went to bed or whatever. And then I'm super into the UFOs and all the alien shit, and I do believe it in it 100% personally. Well, this is kind of shitty too, though. But he's like, "Yo, I seen down on Lower River Road by our boy Ron Dog,
Yeah.
right there." So this is kind of takes credibility out of the whole situation. We could probably edit this out, maybe, but he had been up for probably 3, 4, 5 days.
Allegedly.
Allegedly been up for 3, 4, 5 days on dope. But he's like, I swear to God, dog. Like he's seen a UFO 15 feet
Don't
from
do
him.
drugs, kids.
See, so the credibility's a little bit out of there, but he says, I swear to God, he said, I seen that shit 15 feet with 3 other people too. And I was like, no, hold on. So there is credibility. This motherfucker wrote a book, a nationally known book. I can't remember his name.
On JRE?
What? No, this is my
Your
homie
boy.
I work with.
Your boy wrote a book.
No, my boy
His
is
boy's
my
boy.
boss.
Okay.
His boy.
But his homie
Okay.
wrote a fucking
Okay.
book, dog.
Damn,
And it's
dude,
a
that-
real ass nationally fucking
Publicized book. That's tight, man.
a recognized book
That's
about
fucking cool,
Great
man.
Falls, Lower River Road. They'd seen this shit and they're like, "What the fuck?"
That's
but,
legit.
But they I think they were up for allegedly for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. I
Yeah,
know.
right.
So who knows?
All right, so I got one for you guys.
We can just edit shit
What?
out, right? Because that shit ain't fun. That shit
Don't
ain't-
worry.
I think
that
we
shit
should
ain't-
just let it
We're
ride.
gonna let it
man.
ride. I thought it was good.
I thought it was good.
Shit ain't-
Allegedly, you don't know. You heard
I think
the story,
if
but it's good.
we take out, I think that should be the name of the first podcast. Allegedly. Yeah.
There you go. What about monkeys are funny? No, I'm just kidding.
Monkeys
So-
are fucking funny though. Who doesn't like monkeys?
All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you think
just
you
started
came?
me up.
Do you think you
Give
come
me
from another time? Like you ever lived before?
Oh,
Yeah.
like reincarnation?
What? You know how, so you know how generations and shit, everyone's being bitches and shit all
Yeah.
these days. And then, our parents walk fucking uphill both ways to school and all that
5
shit.
minute
You know how
countdown.
they were a little bit harder than we were?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's how we grew up.
Yeah.
But then there's all
But
this
no, I'm
stuff.
like, what time was that? 300. What time was that? Greece. When they're fucking fighting.
Oh, yeah.
The
hell
movie, bro. You know what I
no.
mean?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Nah,
They'd be fighting and shit.
I'm way too big a pussy.
Or what
for
about
that
the
shit.
1920s, dude? I think that'd be a real sick time.
You know,
Well, we are in. This is cool. It's
Hey, yeah, we're coming
Bring
into
him-
the 2020s.
bringing back the centennial. Yeah, for sure. Fucking.
what era would I have lived in?
I don't think I think
I
I
would
said.
have
what-
lived in
okay,
the 60s.
what area would
you
you-
already know, dog.
we
already
all,
know.
allegedly ass it up, man.
Allegedly, I have
So you choose the
strange sex
60s?
with
If you
women
could
and
go
shit.
back and live, you could choose the 60s.
Hell yeah. There's this,
So is that the question? Is that if we could,
Yeah, that'll be the question.
well, I
Restart
reworded it, but I know what you were saying.
No, I guess that's really what I was asking. Like,
I guess I
when
can-
did you want to live before, dude? 'Cause
There's,
I really wanted to fucking rob banks and kill
monotonous
motherfuckers.
sex.
so Western shit?
Nah, bro, I want to be riding around in my Model
see, I'm
T,
a cowboy,
19 fucking
too.
20. I'll be fucking just scooting.
I would have killed you. I would have been riding around with the natives, cuz. What's happening?
Yeah,
Got you.
I'm talking
Wait.
about. I want to be in the 1920s. You know what I mean?
I would
Like,
be in the
What's
20s
in
too.
the 1920s?
That's when they're fucking Great Depression, bro. They're out
The
here
mob.
robbing banks, the fucking mob.
Yeah, so I was gonna say.
You know what I mean? Riding around New York, just fucking
Tommy
getting-
guns.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
Go in the bank and all you got to do is your face because they ain't got nothing else.
That lawlessness.
Motherfucker. Oh, I
Yeah.
love. That's my favorite
But
movie.
I'm
dude.
like fucking.
Facts.
I've got like.
Favorite movie, Lawless.
Shout out Shia
Shout-
LaBeouf.
Yeah,
shout out,
shout
Lawless.
out, hell yeah.
Tom Hardy.
We
Shout
like
out.
when you came through Montana. If you ever listen to this, man, just know we got mad love for you.
I served Shia LaBeouf at Fire Pizza.
If
right?
you
Ooh,
ever
that's
listen
sick.
to the Weekly
I
Buzz,
did.
man, shout out to you. We got mad love for you, dog.
Yeah, Montana loves Shia LaBeouf, dog.
Yeah, he's the man.
Peanut Butter Falcon, let's go.
Shout out, new movie.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
You got.
Well, you never even finished. Let me finish.
Yeah, no, go rip it, man.
Go ahead, man.
Well,
This is your show at this point. You're our guest,
I
man.
got, fuck, I don't know. I think they may call it bipolar, but I really don't think I am. But
I think you're pretty.
sometimes I'm a thug, and
think you're
then
pretty
sometimes
stable.
I just want to have sex with bitches. So
That's pretty consistent though in your
Sounds
life.
horny to me.
I might be a little thirsty. Shout out to single bitches.
Again, one more time, let's put it out there. Any single bitches that want a baby, maybe
No baby.
no babies.
No babies, I guess.
Well, you know.
Alright.
Whatever. Give
edit-
Jason a call anyway.
Edit that shit.
This is gonna be called allegedly edit that shit. That's fucking funny.
But yeah, no, for real though, I would love to be robbing banks and shit. But
For real.
I also just want to have monotonous sex and do copious amounts of drugs.
Why couldn't you do that in the 30s or the 20s and 30s when
I do that shit right now.
allegedly?
So you're right. I still
Good one.
get it. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, I think you had a side thing about monkeys or something because something.
Oh,
You were
popped off.
going
He was
about
excited
monkeys.
about the
But
monkeys. man.
now, like, I have to revert back to Joe Rogan, which is shitty because we keep doing it. But he's
That
such
is
a,
facts. It was
he's
about
such
half
a
the base.
thug, dog.
Sorry.
But like,
He's got 1,400 fucking
Those
episodes. It's hard not to.
And we
No.
love the dude.
the motherfuckers, dog, are geniuses, dude.
They're starting to use
They're
tools.
turning into us.
So I just seen
Facts.
just recently on National Geographic
So-
was running an article that they ran into wild monkeys fucking using tools for the first time, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Yeah.
legit tools. Like, and they're not apes. We're not talking about apes, chimpanzees, or gorillas, or anything that have more
Yeah.
intelligence than. We're talking about monkeys. You know what I mean?
Well, fuck.
Well, fucking
These
tails.
motherfuckers have clans, so like, I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's crazy as fuck. But Elon Musk and him had a pretty serious conversation. And hey, by the way, so Elon Musk invented the Tesla, right?
Woo! Shout out to Tesla. That's my boy. Wrote a paper on him in college.
Guess what, yo? An electric car. Who the fuck invented electricity?
The
Tesla. Yeah.
the red.
So like, dude, but that dude, Elon Musk is fucking. He's like nobody else, dude. He's inventing shit that I still don't even know about, but
he had a
solar panels that are
fucking
shingles and
flamethrower
shit.
No,
for
that-
boredom, dog.
Dude, he's just got all
He sold
sorts
a,
of shit.
yeah, of not flamethrower.
I've seen it,
not
yeah, I heard
flamethrower
that
for
on
$500.
Yeah,
Made
on-
5,000 of them. Called it out. Never
Yeah.
make it again. Or was it like 2,000?
I
It
seen
wasn't
that
many, though.
podcast, but
Yeah.
yo, he just be inventing all sorts of shit.
Yeah,
It's
he just
insane.
sent 60 satellites up there like
Yo,
last week.
SpaceX,
Just so-
like that's fucking.
But that's
dope.
only one set of mini. There's gonna
What
be
in the fuck is he doing?
He's
man?
blinking.
What is
Dude,
he
he's a thug. He's
sending
a new,
people to fucking
he's
Mars.
a new Tesla, dog.
Picking up right back where we left off with Elon Musk is literally. What do you mean?
What are you cutting for?
I thought we were gonna picture.
We can picture.
We
as
can-
we're going.
we'll take
It's
pictures
live
as we go.
action, baby. This is live, motherfucker.
Let's go then.
All right.
So Elon Musk is like I was just saying while we took the break, is literally our fucking Iron Man of our generation. He's literally Tony Stark.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy's making.
Or is he really Batman? Does he have parents? We don't know.
Yeah, fuck DC, man. It's all about Marvel.
Absolutely,
What? In 2009, it was all about Dark Knight.
Oh, come on now. But all right, if we're gonna go that way, dude, the only reason why Dark Knight was dope is because of Heath Ledger and Christopher Nolan, man. Those guys are fire. But Elon Musk, man, on the other hand, this guy is literally the modern day real life Tony fucking Stark.
Edison, Tesla, like I already said. Anyways, like he's just coming up with shit that nobody.
He's a superhero.
Yeah, no, you're like
That dude is a legit superhero, and he's sending people to Mars.
and he won't quit neither.
What do you think about this idea that he keeps wanting to nuke Mars? he legit has said that he's like, I want to nuke Mars.
Cool,
And,
I'm down with that.
He wants it to recolonize because he thinks, which it does. When nuclear radiation comes into effect, it creates life. It changes chemicals in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And if he thinks that he can nuke it and create some type of atmosphere around fucking Mars, that he can make it livable and sustainable for humans again.
SpaceX,
Shout out. Dude, I think...
I wish there was like a biodome we could fucking catapult. Wham! You know what I mean? Now
a spinning ball to space and jump in your fucking crater.
just fucking catapulted onto Mars.
Yeah,
and
leave
just-
it to Elon Musk though, for real though. If,
He might just save this
if
fucking planet.
If anything's gonna happen, that motherfucker, he can't sleep at
Hashtag
night.
puff puff pass.
Hashtag Mars life.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe in 100 years from now, we might thank Elon Musk for saving humanity.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? With the things that he does with his company and the
Rolling. Don't.
Sorry, that's
Pause. Like,
for my second time in a.
we were talking launching onto Mars, colonizing Mars.
colonizing the
And we had another
humanity
technical difficulty.
in space.
Yo, space is the coolest thing
Legit.
ever. Dog.
I think with Melody putting fucking our heads in space was the fucking coolest shit ever because we're a bunch of fucking conspiracy nutheads and also fucking.
I don't like it be called conspiracies and
What
shit.
or considered a nuthead. But
whatever nuthead.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
Space is legit though. Like so when I seen it, I was just really happy with the product because I feel like space is always going to come up in every one of these podcasts. I mean, because it is truly
It's
the vast
coolest
imagination
shit.
that we have.
Absolutely. The ocean. Too.
Well, yeah,
who gives a fuck
even
about
that
the ocean?
soon
though?
it will
we
not
kill
be
the ocean,
imagination.
man. We literally are like
I
a
believe
cancer.
in, like,
The
and
ocean-
ocean's tight.
No, the ocean was cool when we were fucking. What's the word for it? Starts with a P. What the fuck's the word of it? Come on. Pangea. That's it. That's the word I was looking
What?
for.
That has
the
nothing
continent.
to do with the ocean.
Yes,
That is the
that's when the
continent.
fucking ocean was the coolest it could have ever been.
Like,
You
it was
know what?
huge.
Pangea
That's when you
all
can
of us.
really describe its fucking depth.
Nah.
Yes, now it's been filled and scraped across already one time.
Pangea was us at the land being one piece, and then it
Correct.
broke. Yeah.
So wait, I got something that is a conspiracy.
Shit, shoot.
Is the Earth hollow? Now think about it. If you,
Hollow.
yeah, no, think about
Completely?
this.
There's
Okay,
nothing in it.
I'm gonna use this.
Right.
Gas. Is
Think
there
about this.
gas
We
in
have
it?
two.
Yeah, what do you assume to be in? What is hollow?
What the fuck is
considered?
this?
I'm not saying I believe it or not, but just think about it because I've watched this theory now.
I can't even listen to this shit right now, dog.
We have two caps, right?
It's magma, dog, is in the middle of the
That's
earth.
part of it. No, that's actually not the middle.
Okay, now
Honestly.
listen.
I can tell
Listen.
you that.
So the theory
Where the
is
fuck are you getting your facts?
the theory is
Science.
From what?
The same books we all read, I guess.
theory.
Oh, well, I didn't go to school for very
Listen,
long,
listen.
so
Actually,
you
the
could be
core
right.
is iron. It's like a big fucking hot iron magnet ball. Yeah.
Thank you.
But it's
what's
only like
hollow
it's only
about
like
this
this
shit?
depth. It's
Now
only,
hold on. Okay,
there's
see,
magma
now see our,
pockets.
you guys won't be able to
We
see
have
this
a
on.
diagram.
But I'm drawing a diagram for these guys, and the idea is that the Earth is like a gyroscope. If you guys know what a gyroscope is, that means there's a pole that goes directly through it. Okay,
Yeah, the North and the South Pole.
and the theory is that the caps have these huge melted waters, like liquid water, at each tip of the pole.
That keep us.
Yes, and if you think about it, if it's like that, and then there is some kind of, hollowness to it, that would be an entry key.
There's no... Okay. Keep going.
And if you wanted to use the center of the Earth as a sun, and it could sustain life as a double-sided crust.
I don't know what the fuck you just said. Hold up, back up.
So they're saying that there's an inner atmosphere inside the Earth, and it's just like it's like a cell. Like the Earth is like a living cell.
It is, though.
There's layers to...
Are you listening to this shit?
Yes.
It's garbage.
So he's talking that would be the mitochondria.
I don't even know what the fuck that word
If
is.
it was the cell, mitochondria would be this piece.
So we have a...
So it's hollow.
This is what he's saying.
That.
But it's full of iron.
And then we are the germs, bro, is what he's getting at.
Hence,
I swear to God,
hence
bro.
the journey of the center of the Earth. The guy was thinking that maybe that the sun, that we have like an inner sun that would be able to produce life on the inside with a separate atmosphere. And
Inside?
Inside.
Yeah, and just like how we live on the outside,
That shit's made the fuck up.
possibly. I mean, what is?
We haven't been there. How do we know, bro?
And science has not
Can't
been
dig
made
that
up
deep.
until proven, right?
No.
Yeah.
That is a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy.
So thank you for, that's some real shit.
And you asked if it was.
Is that where
Such a-
is that where you think aliens might come from?
That's what I'm
inside
saying.
the planet, dog.
Yeah,
Which
if
could
you
bring
think
up
about it.
the trip to
Maybe
Antarctica.
we're the ones on the inside. Because they're coming from the outside.
Holy fuck.
Shout out to Lacey fucking interrupting the podcast.
Lazy interruption. Shout out. No, I'm just kidding. I was just rolling with Jason. My bad.
I think,
Dogs bark together, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's sick.
huh?
I said dogs bark together. That's a pretty good one.
All dogs go to heaven.
Antarctica, 38 military troops went missing. What's up with that?
38
What's
million?
up with that?
No,
38 min.
Oh, yeah.
military.
Well, I got
Military.
something, I don't
What about
believe-
that? Let's talk about that.
I don't believe
Guys don't know that.
one word that whatever the fuck Thailand was just talking about.
Not one word of it? It tripped you out for half a second. So
Well,
something
because you
grabbed
were saying big ass words, I had no fucking idea.
I
what
said
they were.
mitochondria.
Yeah, I
Powerhouse
fucking
of
know.
the cell. Fact.
Shut up. You said Pangea.
I also
and
said
you didn't even
Pangea.
use it correctly. You're like,
I forgot the name, but I did use it correctly. Exactly
no,
correctly.
you're like, oh, the depth
What?
of the ocean.
That would be the true depth of the ocean.
How?
Because it was before it fucking shifted its shit, bro.
Nah.
I would
Before
say
we
that
took
probably we have deeper crevices now because of the crashes,
Mm,
creating mountains in the
yeah.
ocean.
No.
Mariana's Trench and shit. Like,
Yeah, that
that's
shit's
cool.
fucking deep, man. And I'm talking about on deep, but like we can't. Our technology currently cannot send things down there because of the pressure of the ocean will crush it.
So like, if we want to be all crazy, I love space more than the ocean, but
Do
we
you
know
know?
we know more about space than we know about
No.
our own
Yeah,
fucking
That's
ocean.
100% true. Yeah, it's. So
We
we,
know
call
more
space
about-
the last frontier, but it is. We just can't. We as humans don't have technology.
We can't go that far that
pressure's
way,
too
and
much.
we can't go far this way. But we know more about space than we know about the fucking ocean, dog.
Yeah.
And that's
Well, let's
like,
nuke the ocean, right?
fuck it. Let's see. Yeah.
I
that-
think
that's
we've been
Elon's-
doing that for a while,
What
man.
up, Elon? Like,
Is that Elon's-
Elon, you listening to this shit? Because if you do,
He hears everything.
Shout out, and I love Teslas. Like, let's get one.
send it.
Yeah, right.
Send a
Send
Tesla
it. I got enough
to
power
the
in this
ocean
motherfucker.
with a
I'm
nuclear
just-
warhead and produce some cool life down there.
Yeah, let's go.
We want megalodons.
Yo, that's where they
Shout
came
out
from.
Meg.
That was
Hashtag bring back megalodons.
That's fucking funny.
That's stupid as fuck is what it is. Anyways,
Facts.
I don't know. I was just kind of going off topic, but I thought it was kind of tough.
What was?
What's your
yeah,
what's your favorite show right now? On
Power?
anything.
Power. Facts.
Shout out 50.
Yeah, shout out 50 for sure.
I was gonna say,
Power.
get-
Power is probably one of the most dominant shows on show like that's on television.
But
But I mean I'm a fan
as
of
a
Peaky.
person,
I got
yeah.
fucking Peaky Blinders, man.
Peaky Blinders seen it tough.
I think the Peaky Blinders
You like
is
that?
phenomenal, and if that cast breaks up because of whatever, dude, that'd be a shame because they got something cool going on.
Snowfall's fire.
I haven't seen
I
it yet.
like Stranger Things.
That shit's old news.
I haven't. I
It's
mean,
the same
I couldn't
shit.
get into the new season.
Every
Man.
season was the same shit.
Yeah, I think the first season was fucking dope, but
And then it's the same
Season
shit
3,
next
there was
season.
more context in season 3.
It
That
was
shit
all
good.
trash, but I did watch it also.
So was it trash?
well, he watched
That's
it
the
and
thing.
labeled it
If
trash.
it was so trash, you wouldn't have got past episode 4. And that's just facts.
Atypical's fire. It's on
Okay.
Netflix.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Not facts. I don't know.
Uh,
I'm just out here talking shit now because you're out here dissing my shit. So fuck you guys, man.
well, I just thought fucking Stranger Things was kind of kindergarten.
yeah,
AKA.
some shit.
Yeah.
And no, it was really good. I obviously
Okay,
I
the
watched whole
monsters
thing.
suck, but the storyline's good.
It's the same
People are
shit.
gonna hate on
every
us for,
season.
you know what I mean? That's the great thing about fucking
All
people,
publicity
man,
is
is
good
like,
publicity. All the
someone
comments
may
go in the
fucking
Facebook
say,
section, baby.
Fuck the weekly bust, and then
Yeah.
2 people down and be like, "That's the dopest show I've ever heard in my fucking life, dude."
Ozark, pure fire.
I love Jason Bateman, dude.
Dude,
He's the man.
so what the fuck's that show that's like supposed to be
Vikings.
the
That's a
most,
good show.
no, the most famous show ever?
Game of Thrones stuff.
Game of
seen
Game
that.
of Thrones. So look, listen,
I
that's
still
the
haven't
most
watched it.
famous shit
Nah.
ever that hit the fucking planet Earth.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jason Bateman and fucking Ozark took a fucking Emmy over that shit easily. Bang, best show produced this year. Bang, beat out
That's fucking
Game of
incredible.
Thrones, dude.
But
As in
is it
hashtag beat it, nerd.
is it fucking fair to say that? I mean, Game of Thrones was on its last leg, literally. I mean,
Oh yeah, and then she fucking sent that dragon fuck shit out, and that was great.
I see,
dude.
and I haven't fucking seen an
I
episode.
haven't
of
seen.
it.
I seen
If
the
y'all ain't
first
seen it,
episode.
I mean,
didn't
Spoiler
watch
alert,
it.
because I haven't seen it. I think I'm gonna wait until the heat dies down on the fucking show, and then I'll probably end up binge watching the whole thing.
It took me fucking what three
I didn't watch
three
it till the
years
last
before
episode,
I
and
watched
was like, yep,
Breaking
that's what I
Bad.
need to do.
Dude, shout out to motherfucking Heisenberg. That show is the man, dude.
Which one?
Breaking Bad. And the movie was good. I liked the movie. The movie was a success.
The movie was tough.
Yeah,
That's
Shout out El
exactly what I
Camino.
thought,
Whatever the
too.
fuck
yeah,
it
that
is.
was a good
Yeah.
ass movie, man.
But- It took me 3 fucking years, and that was like the sensation.
Speaking of a new movie, what
You
about?
want to do? Are we doing Uncut Gems?
I think we're gonna do Uncut Gems.
I was
man.
about to do Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
So it's out, man. You can watch it when you want.
Yeah.
It's been out since like fucking October or something like that.
Well,
It had never hit theaters. Well, not our
Kevin
theaters.
Smith and Jason, whatever the fuck his name is,
Muse. Yeah.
is doing a tour with the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
So Q&A at the end of the movie, fucking you can kick it with them. Like,
Jason Mewes, man, I think he's making a comeback. He's actually a heroin addict.
I know.
Yeah, and like, for those don't know, like, I mean, he's gonna be the first to tell you that fucking heroin's shitty, and he's trying to come back as a fucking star again. That'd be a rough journey, man. I mean, all the stars do it. I mean, they fucking get lit up, they get money, and they fucking start using drugs.
Well, Kevin Smith's a fucking legend, no matter what.
He's a fucking awesome dude too, man.
A legend, yeah.
Yeah, dude, legit awesome person.
I'm pretty sure he lived with Stan Lee for his last, like, few
What
dying.
an honor would that be,
One
man?
of his last few dying months, he lived with Stan Lee and took care of him
What
and
happened?
shit.
Oh, we're talking about Kevin Smith being able to see Stan Lee's last ride out, man. I
Well, he
mean,
lived with him. He, like,
Right,
moved
yeah.
into his house and, like, took care of him until,
That's
like,
something
the day he fucking died, dude.
could you imagine growing
I
up,
didn't know
reading
that.
comic books, being a fucking straight comic book dude, man?
Kevin Smith's a fucking
To
legend,
growing
dude.
up
Facts.
and literally taking care of the man that you looked up to.
His idol.
Yeah.
As he passed. That's what.
That's like Leonardo DiCaprio to me.
We're talking about a fucking
Yeah?
icon, dude.
What? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Okay,
That's
so
my
then-
baby, dog.
So that's your celebrity role model.
Easily.
I mean, that's
And why?
And why?
That's the question.
What the fuck is my favorite movie ever? Catch Me If You Can is why.
Speaking of
Why?
that, Psycho, did you watch him? Anybody see that new show on Netflix? Fucking Don't Fuck with Cats.
No.
No, I wanted to. but
I won't ruin shit for you, man.
is it
but-
worth watching?
Well, let's just say that movie comes up. Catch Me If You Can comes up in that shit.
What's wrong with it?
You fit a bill.
So you don't like Catch Me If You Can?
The
Then?
fucking fire ass movie, dude.
Best fucking movie ever.
Best movie
I
ever.
haven't
Well, then
haven't
you do
watched
Wolf
it.
of Wall
I'm
Street.
sorry.
That's
Titanic.
how the
Shut
fuck
the fuck
doesn't
up, dog.
how did Revenant win an award, a Golden Globe, when
He did.
I mean, like
he got an Oscar for The Revenant.
whatever the fuck the award was, he deserves so. He didn't even talk in that movie. In The Revenant,
Dude, Catch Me
That
If
was
You
way
Can.
good.
Give them an Oscar.
The Revenant was a good flick to watch, but
What the fuck was that movie?
Oh,
Where the airplane
yeah.
shit. Every movie he touches is fire.
So yeah, I mean,
Oh, I can't say shit.
oh, dude, we're gonna have to edit that out.
I can't say that.
Legit, you cannot. That was
Edit that shit. Allegedly, I said 16 times.
damn.
We're just now catching on.
That's the first time I think I said that.
That's the first time I caught it.
13 to 15.
So, anyways, yeah, we're missing minutes now at this point. So, The Revenant was a movie that I thought that could have been slept on, and
It was a sleeper.
yeah,
It was a sleeper.
Well, no, dude, it
But
got all the
he got
attention.
Oscars
Yeah, it
for
got
that
all the
shit.
attention, but dude, you got to think about Leonardo's performances in all the
Every
movies.
single
Departed,
movie he's ever
Blood
touched.
Diamond.
Blood Diamond's
Come
cool.
on.
Blood Diamond is
The
Mad
fucking
Fire.
new movie
Where's
with
the one where he was like psycho and shit? What's it called? Island? Shutter Island.
Shutter Island and
The-
Inception.
Yeah, and I'm like, come the
Inception.
fuck
Come on, man.
dog. Every movie he's ever touched is just fucking
Is gold.
hands down.
Yeah,
That's my boy.
that's
He's
a
a thug.
fair
He's
statement.
a real ass thug, dog.
I mean, for icons, shout out to Nipsey. That was a downfall of 2019. And for myself, I looked up to the dude. I think he had a lot of shit going on that is super, super inspirational for people who came from nothing.
Shout out Lacey Lindemann, or Lacey Mans for taking my empty beer can.
Oh, edit out. Allegedly.
Sorry, my other homegirl is named Lacey Lindemann. Shout out Lacey Lindemann anyways, she's tough.
God damn it.
Fuck, man, you are a train wreck the second time around.
Yeah, right. It's
Fucking
getting worse.
invited me to do this shit.
I know it's midnight roll.
Shout out Jamie.
All right. Shout out to Austin. He's been holding it down.
All right.
So we got a little distracted. We're gonna be for real. We're probably gonna be editing some stuff back in because we fell off.
Hopefully edit this. Hashtag edit this shit right
Hashtag edit this.
That's our social media minute. Hashtag allegedly.
here. Hashtag allegedly edit this shit.
So to wrap things up, like about Revenant, the movie was a shitty movie, and it won a
wasn't
Golden Globe.
shitty.
It wasn't
It's
shitty.
not a Golden Globe to you, motherfucker.
It's not a
called
Golden-
an Oscar, dog.
It
What
is called an
Oscar? Well, it didn't deserve no fucking Oscar over his other movies.
Come on.
And
Shout out, Leo finally got an Oscar.
Hell yeah, Leo finally got it.
speaking
got
of
an
Leo
Oscar.
and his weird movies with like
You tell me. Oh yeah.
what was that weird movie? Inception. Okay,
Well, and
so with
Shutter Island.
with Inception or anything like that, what do you guys feel like about hypnotism?
Oh yeah, good call.
Huh?
I don't believe
Like,
in
what
it.
would you want to be hypnocupized to do, therefore?
Okay, or believe
Well,
it.
number
Do
one,
you think it would work,
believe in it? And if
Yeah.
you do, then
or do you think it would work?
am I yelling?
No, I was just saying we got to listen a little bit more.
What do you mean?
We're talking over each other.
Yeah.
again.
Okay. Good call.
Oh,
Edit, hashtag edit that.
I stay at it. But no, I think the thing is, do you believe in it, and would it work?
Oh, so you're saying like the guy that shows up to the fair, he tries to hypnotize those people. You think they really feel something?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so. So I don't believe in it personally.
Hypnotizing.
What about the fourth kind? About those people up in Alaska getting hypnotized and recalling old memories or memories that have been suppressed?
Ooh.
Is it a movie or is it facts?
You never
Facts.
watched the fourth kind, brother?
Well, it's
That's
they claim to be fact, but it's dramatized throughout the movie. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But it's back on the UFO and alien abduction ship. And
I have seen that movie actually.
yeah.
You're right.
So
Alaska, yeah.
so I mean, maybe not getting in the sense of hypnotism of like I'm gonna make you suck my dick type of shit, and you not know it.
I
but
do
like-
that shit anyway.
But like
Hashtag edit that shit.
I
but-
believe in it.
but like hypnotists like pulling out memories that you've suppressed.
Oh, absolutely, maybe.
You know what I mean? Digging into your inner consciousness, your third eye type shit.
That could work.
That's different.
But I don't know. What about that? Get Out. Remember that? She fucking gets him with the teeth cut.
Yeah, what's that movie? They're magicians in Vegas.
Ooh,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just way fake though.
Oh, yeah, clearly, but that's basically.
Come on, they're throwing that card back and forth.
Fuck off, dude. You guys don't know what Chris Angel does. No, that motherfucker does some weird
Hashtag
shit.
fuck Chris Angel. Hashtag much love, Blaine.
Who? What?
David Blaine's tight.
Let's go.
What
Let's
about-
go, David Blaine.
Speaking of Vegas, oh, hey, Vegas. So, the motherfucking... I hate the Raiders. I'll put it out there. It's on the record.
Have you seen how tough
That
the stadium
fucking
is?
stadium?
Oh, it's
that
tough.
thing's fire.
What in the fuck is that thing, dude? That thing is impressive.
Ah.
If they win games in that, man, they can redeem some credit. But until then,
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough 4 years. Opening that motherfucker here. But
that's crazy stadium.
That stadium was built in Montana too, partially. So
Shout out Montana.
what happened?
What? Most of that stadium was built here in Great
We're
Falls.
shipping shit down there.
Oh, that's sick. Dog.
What, like
Shout out
to-
ADF.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say it has to
ADF.
be ADF, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Shout out ADF.
Yeah. And they built the Falcon Stadium, I believe, too. A shitload
that's
of
tough.
it. And,
Minnesota probably too.
Yeah.
Because most of the 95% of the steel you use is already recycled.
Well, yeah,
Facts.
they welded all that bullshit.
They're calling
together,
it the fucking Death Star.
Yo, that thing looks tough. It's all blacked out. All it is glass.
That is the coolest stadium
That
in
thing's
the
so
NFL.
sick. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't seen an in-depth look.
What?
At it. So good. I've seen it.
Jamie, look
Jamie,
that shit
pull
up.
that shit up. All right.
All right, so in the meantime, like they just released a few videos and like people are like the new look of the
I've
Raiders
only
stadium.
seen the picture of just the.
You haven't even seen the motion around it, dude. It's fucking
I just
insane.
seen the picture. I said that's the coolest shit I ever seen.
It is insane. So when those fuckers get to play in it, dude, it was made and designed to be like an inner city. Is what like I might be going off topic. I think I'm talking about the LA Rams fucking stadium, but it was supposed to be like a fucking city. I don't think that's the case with this Raiders stadium, but
Guess what? And you already know. For our listeners and followers, Marshawn Lynch going back to the
shout out to
Seahawks.
Skittles.
Let's go.
That motherfucker is the
Hot
truth.
dog.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, they lost both their running backs one weekend, and he's like, "Fuck it, they need help. They're going to the playoffs. Here I come." He's like, "Here I come."
He's the character, man. Like he fucking.
Did you see him on Bear Grylls?
Oh yeah, that's the hoodest thing I've ever seen, dude.
He's like, I don't know if I shit. He's like, I won a Super Bowl and retired. He's like, I don't fucking.
MVP, dude.
Yeah,
I guess
I don't give a shit.
how you gonna put the dude on the line and not run it in Patriot style?
Oh, come on.
One of the worst fucking plays in history.
Jimmy's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're trying to get this stadium pulled up on the screen, but
But for our listeners, we're still talking. You know.
Cool, yeah. So Marshawn
Well-
Lynch back to the Seahawks. That's dope.
yeah,
Super happy about that.
that
If you guys remember the Super Bowl that
Let's
we
go
lost
Broncos,
because
baby. Beat the
they-
Raiders. Hashtag beat the Raiders. Let's go Broncos.
That's not even a hashtag, dude. If you guys lose to the Raiders, then like just shut it
What
down.
do you mean? Just shut it down. Call it a day.
Move Denver
So
to
here's
Wyoming.
a video from NFL and ESPN.
Yeah,
Here.
that thing's so tough. It looks way cooler in
Look at that.
just all glass.
That's
doggy.
insane,
Yeah,
dude.
That thing's cool.
So, it's exciting to think that the NFL is going to get a revamp because a lot of shit happened with Colin. And, you know, Kaepernick, shout out to Cap. Go Nike. I like what he did. I don't give a fuck if that hurt anyone's feelings. But
Shout out Trump 2020. Hashtag edit that.
I'm gonna leave it.
fuck Trump.
Please edit that shit, dog.
I mean, we have.
The only reason I did it is to
don't-
make
it's alright.
Thailand sad.
Everyone knows I'm a fucking Democrat here, so
Ugh.
hashtag let's go blue.
It's all right.
You're my boy, Blues.
We'll skip over that.
Hashtag let's go live. See?
We'll avoid that.
So, long story short, this is the episode 1. We had a fucking killer show. I think. I hope it goes this well all the time.
It will, absolutely.
It was a lot. That pre-show jitters was real. I felt it. Levi felt it.
Facts.
This next upcoming show, hopefully, maybe not in at least a realistic time manner, we're gonna have our camera up and running. Cody, where's that table at? We need a table.
Cody. Get the table, my man.
Whoever's got the camera.
Yeah, and again, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, the gentlemen down there, Mike and Dave at 20 past 4. Your one-stop vape and head shop, and there's some kick-ass people that would love to help you guys out. Fuck the band. I'm gonna get onto this later in the upcoming. A huge shout out to Auntie Buddy James artwork on this fucking kick-ass show. It's an honor to have my band on here. Davis was
Thank you.
no bitches.
Holla.
And I can ask for myself.
I have got it.
Oh, yeah.
And a big shout to a man that's behind the scenes. He's running the preparation process. Is Austin.
Austin Bates, he's out here.
Our
Let's
fucking
give him
sound
a round,
guy.
boys. Let's give him a round.
AKA our Jamie.
Yeah, he's hashtag our Jamie.
AKA our Jamie.
Ike, you can say anything you want right now.
Thank you for having me on here, guys.
Absolutely. He'll be back next time
And
on the Weekly Bus.
yeah, the Weekly Bus, man. Hashtag everything on the Weekly Bus. Come out and follow us. Show us some support. Give us that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Go out there, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes. You're going to find us on all platforms. YouTube coming up when we get our video ready. And thanks for listening, you guys. I want to send a big shout out to every motherfucker that actually listened to our show. It means a lot. This is a dream come true. Hopefully this dream becomes big and it develops something obtainable here. Hashtag out. Bring Reggie to the Weekly Bus. Come on, Reggie.
Oh, yeah.
We're really, really excited for the idea of you coming on. You know, we know it's not real, and if you are gonna listen right now, hopefully you can make it real for us. We love you, Montana, and thank you guys. Hope you guys have a good night.
We are the Weekly Bus.